What up? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes. It is day 181, not 151, not 151 rum. Go ahead, sing it to yourself. 151 rum, pineapple juice, and Malibu, caribou, make them all numb. All right, day 181 of Dave's Daily Discussions. You know me, I'm Dave, and if I wasn't Dave, well, I'd just be some schmuck. But luckily for you and me, I am Dave, and I am here to motivate, inspire, provide content. Why would I do that though? Well, I'm so generous. I'm a generous person all around. Full of myself, I know. Full of myself. The energy's great. So just want to put a video out. You know, on day 180, I put out a little image, a little artwork thing that I do. Some of the logos, I'm trying to get back into it. Thanks to a really great friend. They put me on to, I think it's called Google Slides or something of that nature. It's going to probably do wonders for me. I think it's going to do more than I was ever able to do before with making my logo. So I'm super excited to start doing that again. So I'm here with a video, and in that one logo that I did for video 180, I put I think that day I did another one. I didn't touch on the video, so we'll do it now. But I did, you know, why not now? If you don't start now, you know, you'll never do it or something of that nature. I can't remember exactly what the photo is, but, you know, we're going to get into that. So, and it's something that I've probably talked about in an earlier video, but it's always good. Some of the good content is good to reinforce. I mean, anything good, you're going to come back across. You're going to talk about again. It's going to be there. Show off them eyes. Look at them eyes. Oh, my gosh. That's my favorite, fun fact, favorite feature about myself. In the comments, if you're watching this, in the comments, let me know what your favorite feature about yourself is. Whether it's a feature, characteristic, anything. My favorite feature about myself, feature-wise, is my eyes, always has been. My favorite feature about a person in general is the eyes. The eyes are what I notice first. I make eye contact. I got some big old eyes. They call them the Bernie Mac eyes. They call me my Bernie eyes. And, you know, I love my eyes. I used to get made fun of. I embraced it. I love my eyes. The color, how big they are. I could just bug out. So I love my eyes. In general, for personality, I just love how genuine and passionate I am. How caring I can be. So that for me, in the comments, if you're watching this, let me know what your favorite feature and your favorite characteristic about yourself is. So anyway, talking about content here. It is never too late to start anything. I'll say it again. It is never too late to begin. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're watching this and you're in your 50s or older. There's still plenty of time. If you're passionate and you want to do something, if you want to make a difference, if you want to enjoy something, start now. It's not too late. You still have plenty of time. Think about it, especially anybody my age or younger. You think that you've wasted time, even if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s. You think you've wasted your time. You've been on this planet for how long? Yourself, think about it. How long have you been alive? I'm going to do it for me. Do it for yourself. I've been here for 29 years, almost 30 now. I didn't start making this content to make a difference, something that I love to do, something that is going to continue forever, that I'm going to continue making content. I'm going to work towards potentially doing keynote speaking, motivational speaking, things of that nature. I started last year, a year ago, when COVID hit. I've always been a caring person. I've always been there for people. I've been trying to, you know, reinforce, you know, be that helping hand, that lift me up, all those things, advice giver, you know, all those things, but it's never been content. I started creating content to start moving in the right direction a year ago. I'm on day 181 officially, but a year ago I started this. Over a year ago. You know, it was in this time frame. Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, during, it's so amazing that he did this, but during COVID, when we were shut down, obviously a lot of things changed. He did Tea with Gary Vee every single morning, Monday through Friday, for about 3 hours or something of that nature. He would do a little, virtual Zoom, and he would just have people come on. He would have somebody pull them in on a live video, and they would get to, talk or ask questions and stuff. And then he'd move on to the next person after he talked. And he would just give somebody the reasoning to keep going. And I didn't even try to get on there. I wish I would have, but I was working, so I couldn't. But he inspired me to start making content, and he inspired me to continue. I had some other friends, even a friend that I don't even talk to anymore. They inspired me to keep going. They kept giving me positive reinforcement, saying how important the content that I give, even on the days where I feel like I'm not really providing much, saying just keep pushing. And I've continued to do this. I love it. I absolutely love it. It makes me feel fulfilled. Even, I used to get a lot of feedback. Lately I haven't, but that's okay. It's going to pay off. I just got to continue throwing out this content, and it's going to, somebody's going to keep coming across it over time. It's going to happen. So I'm just going to continue doing it. But take it from me, who was going on 30, last year when I was 28, before I turned 29, I started doing this, and I have not looked back. And that's just a testament to anybody who's watching this, no matter how old you are, especially if you're younger than me, that it is never too late to start. It is never too late to get going. There's so much time left. Think about it. If you've lived 29, you've lived 20, you lived 30, 40, 50, you still probably have another 20 to 50 years left in you, or more, depending on how old you are. Think about it. The lifetime that you've lived right now, depending on how old you are, if you're, under 50, you should have another 50, 40, 30 years in you. That's a lot of time. And think about it. A lot of them years, think about like the first 5 years of your life. I mean, you were useless. I mean, you didn't have any knowledge. You were a child. You couldn't make your own decisions. Getting up into your, 5 to 10. You can start making decisions, but it's like, oh, hey, do I want to eat this? Do I want to, go to the bathroom? Whatever. Do I want to play this? Do I want to go outside? Whatever. Like, you're not making any life-changing decisions at that point. Even up until 20, some people aren't making major decisions. So think about it. If you have another 30 to 50 years in your life or more, depending on how old you are when you're watching this, think about it. If you're going to live, if you're healthy too, if you're living until, 60, 70, 100, think about how old you are and apply that to yourself and how much time you have left compared to the life that you've already lived. But think about the experience and all the years that you have ahead of you compared to the lifetime that you've lived now. You have 15, 18 years that you weren't making decisions, that you weren't, doing things for a reason, a purpose that you're moving forward towards. Think about what you want to be doing. Think about what legacy you want to leave behind, what differences you want to make, what do you truly want to do, what do you love, and start doing it. Even if it's not something primarily. This is not my primary gig. I have a career that I am working on, that I am enjoying. I never know what life's going to bring me, but I have extreme passion and love for being a consultant and advisor in insurance. But I have the absolute most love and happiness towards making content and trying to make a difference for people. So whatever your niche is, or niche, or however you want to pronounce it, whatever that thing is that you love that is going to make a difference for you, do that thing. Do that thing. I promise you, it's going to change your life. It's going to make life so much more worth living. So important. All you have to do is just put a little bit of time, a little bit of effort. You can start making content. You can start sending emails to people if you need to get to somebody specific. Just one step at a time. Just start putting things out there. So with that being said, I just wanted to bring a little video out here just to say, look at me, what I'm doing. No, it hasn't blown up. I don't expect it to. That's not what this is all about. This is about providing content to try to motivate, make a difference in people's lives, leave this place a little more beautiful than when I found it. And it's a good therapy for me. I love doing this, and I just want to make a difference in as many lives as I can. So if this video can get to you and it can make a difference to you, that's all that matters to me. I just want to try to spread my knowledge, my experience, my situation, my past, the things that I've gone through, and show what I've overcome the things that I continue to overcome, the things that I push through, that I don't give up, and you can do the same. All you have to do is just watch the videos, pay attention, believe in yourself like I believe in you, like I believe in me, and keep going. Do not ever give up. If you want something, go for it. If you love something, do it. That's all I got, guys. Just wanted to bring a little video. Great energy. I appreciate anybody who's watching this. As always, subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Instagram, join the Facebook group, like, comment, share, help me out. Help me get these videos out on these platforms to help out, get this thing going. I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in for day 181. Peace out. Shout out. Have a good weekend, guys. I love y'all.